Hello and welcome. Today we're working on how to do Monte Carlo simulation in Excel. Now I'm just trying to show you the easiest example I can show you. And so this is a little income statement, so sales and variable cost and fixed cost, and you'll end up with a profit, hopefully, right? So sales minus variable cost minus fixed cost gives us a profit, or it could be a loss. Now to do Monte Carlo simulation, we need to know the mean, and we need to know the standard deviation of some numbers or a group of numbers. And so at Monte Carlo simulation says, look, instead of just doing one, let's do it 1,000 times, or here I'm going to show you how to do it 10,000 times. And it's just as easy to do it 500 or 1,000 or 10,000 in Excel. So let's get started. Here's what we're going to do with the estimate. We're going to use a function called the norm inverse. So the norm.inv, the probability, I want to randomize this number for the probability. So I've got rand, R-A-N-D, is a function in Excel, and I need to open the bracket and close the bracket. And what we'll have is this number will be randomized from 0 to 1, and then because it's in this function, we're going to say we're going to use the mean, and we're going to use the standard deviation, and hit OK. And we have estimated our sales. Now I can copy this down. I can copy the variable cost and the fixed cost. So let's check the fixed cost. It's based on the mean of 150 and the standard deviation of 15,000. And what will happen is you'll notice every time we enter something, every time we change a formula or type something in, these numbers will randomize and come up with a new set of numbers. So for example, we'll take 708 minus the 356 minus the 176. We'll hit enter, and those three numbers will update automatically, but the formula will still stay. 616, 338, 130, and then 147 right now is our profit calculation. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say, okay, the 10,000 simulation, this is simulation 0, and I'm going to point to the here now it's 74,000. Every time we hit enter, it's going to update and randomize again. So this is called a volatile function. So what I want to do is I want to do a column for 10,000. So I have 0 right here. And what I'm going to do is on the home ribbon, I'm going to go to the right here and do a series. The series I want is in a column. I want it to go up by 1, so the step value is 1. I want it to stop at 10,000. So I'm going to hit OK. And so you see what I have now is I've got 10,000 cells in a column, and it's numbered 1 through 10,000. So what I'm going to do, here's a little trick to do Monte Carlo simulation. Anything you can estimate, you can do Monte Carlo simulation. Sounds super fancy, but it's not really. Here's what happens. I'm going to highlight this entire column with the cells to the right. I'm going to go to the data ribbon, and then do you see this what if analysis? We're going to do a data table. So the data table, we could put two different inputs, a row and a column. Here I've got a column, but I don't want it to use new numbers. I want it to just recalculate. So I'm going to use a blank cell. I'm pointing to a blank cell. You see there's nothing in there. I want to hit OK, and it'll take just a second to refresh. And what we'll see is that this number, this original profit, is then recalculated and simulated 10,000 times. Now, the cool thing about this is we can now highlight this and do the mean and the min and the max and figure out what's our risk of loss. And that what we're worried about that. We do not want to lose money, or we want the risk of losing money to be really small. So I'm going to select this entire column, and I'm going to name it. This is called a named range. So I can go to formulas and name manager, and I can say I want a new, and I'm going to call this profit. So I've just named this range to be called profit. So there it is. We see it's G4 through G10,003. All right, so now for the mean is the average. So the average, and I can just start typing in profit, and you see It says, hey, do you want this profit right there? Yes, I do. And you see it selects everything in blue. So what is the average of all those profit numbers? Well, it's 109,789. What is the minimum? Well, the min of profit is 173. And that's a loss because it's in parentheses. That's a negative number. So we're worried about a loss. There's a negative. The worst of all the 10,000 is negative 173. So $173,000 loss. For max, we can do the maximum number of profit. Well, that's 433. Do you see the minimum changed a little bit? Well, what percent of the time of these 10,000 do we have a loss? So here's what I want to do. I'm just going to do the number as a general number. I'm going to do count ifs. Count ifs is a function, and it's going to say what's the range and what's my criteria. Well, the range is profit, comma, and then my risk of loss is anything. I need to start with a quote less than 0, and quote again, close my brackets. And it says 740 times out of the 10,000 is how many times were less than 0. So that would be the 749 losses. And you see every time it's going to update. We know this. If I divide this by the 10,000, then I'll have some kind of estimate. I need to make it a percentage. So about 7% of the time we would lose money in this example. Now, if we change this, we change fixed costs from 150 to 200,000, the risk of loss will go up. So now it's 21%. We're worried about the risk of loss, and that's how you do the Monte Carlo simulation. 10,000 simulations. Excel can do it.